Good evening, everybody. Welcome to episode number 4 of Niagara Performs. I'm Michael Chess from the First Ontario Performing Arts Centre. Thank you so much for tuning in, whether it be on YouTube, Facebook, or your TV, Niagara. Thank you so much for being here and for supporting the arts in our community at such a unique time. I think one of the things that stands out the most doing these streams is the outpouring of love and support and the strength of our arts community. And tonight, our special guests are definitely a huge part of the arts community in Niagara, and I'd like to bring on screen one of the biggest connectors to everybody in the arts. Please welcome Deanna Jones.
Oh, gee.
Dee?
Sorry,
We're ready.
Backstage here is just relaxing there. You have some funky stuff happening with your video. It's like...
Is that right? Was it a little jittery?
Yeah, it's nice though. It's fun. It keeps it funky. I can hear you nice and clear. So
okay, good. Little extra robotic gleek glops going on. Never heard anybody.
Hi, everybody.
Deanna Jones. So Deanna is, of course, from Suitcase and Point, a theater company. But what you may not know is that she's worked with pretty well everybody in the community, and it's always a pleasure to work with you, Dee. I think everybody would agree with that. Of course, the Suitcase and Point Theater Company produces the In the Soil Arts Festival, Interdisciplinary Arts Festival. It's going to be a little bit different this year, but no doubt it's going to be awesome regardless. But you've also worked with other theater companies in the area, including Carousel Players, who we're going to be having on this program coming up shortly, Essential Collective Theater. You've been at the First Ontario Performing Arts Centre as part of Celebration of Nations, Vaudeville. You were there as part of TD Niagara Jazz Festival's Charlie Brown Christmas. So you're no stranger to our patrons at the First Ontario PAC. So welcome back digitally.
Oh, well, thank you so much. What a pleasure to sit in my kitchen and be with you all. Look at all these people talking. Hi, everyone. This is awesome. Thanks, Mike. What a nice intro.
Now, have you been staying in touch with anybody else from Suitcase and Point?
No, you know, as soon as this happened, I decided to just sort of shut the doors to the rest of the Suitcase team and really isolate as much as possible. No, of course, I don't know what I'd do without my Suitcase and Point buds.
Yeah, and is it possible maybe that we can connect in with Brian, perhaps?
Yeah, I'm going to give him a call here and see if he's around.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, hey, Brian? Hey, it's Dee. I'm live on Niagara Performs. Oh, hi.
Oh, hello, Dee. I was just having a mug of
pens.
Pens.
As you would.
So good.
Look at this guy. So good to see you. Well, why don't I give a great intro to Brian Foster here, everybody? Let's hear a round of applause.
For Brian Foster.
Brian Foster is the one and only Suitcase member still in our studio at the Green. He's been there isolating for 6 weeks now. No.
Going on 7.
Popped in for tonight. The Wi-Fi is incredible there. Brian is an incredible performer, a writer, comedy writer. The most incredibly looking person I've ever seen. I don't know if I've ever said that out loud.
Yeah, more. There's more.
Yeah, there's more. And a dear, dear friend. We've known each other for over 20 years. So that's kind of cool.
And I'm so glad that you were able to connect with him.
Pardon me?
I'm so glad you were able to connect with him via phone. So I'm going to let you two carry on this kinship over the screen time with Suitcase and Point. So carry on. I'm going to duck out. If you need me, I'll be backstage.
Okay. Thanks, Mike. Enjoy.
He's gone.
Oh, thank God. Oh, imagine.
Right. I thought it was just like
Oh, Mike. Just Mike has been incredible. For those of you out there, we have been, just incessantly trying the technology here on StreamYard, which is very great. Just practicing and working the lighting and working the set deck. And Mike has been incredible, day or night, helping us.
Every day.
Thanks, Mike. And thanks, PAC, for having us.
Oh, we got Sarah
Oh,
Palmieri.
nice applause. I can hear it.
Claps. We got Mike Palmieri. Mike just went real quick. Is he talking about himself or the other Mike?
He just went real quick to the.
Hello, Josh. Yeah, who do you? Brittany Brooks. Hello.
Ernest Harris Jr. Hey, everybody. This is so great. Cousin Sarah. Brian, this is so fun. We should do this all the time. Great way to just kind of get.
My validation meter is like the needle is breaking right now. It's
right.
crazy.
So for those of you who we may not know, because I see that there are actually billions of people tuning in from across the globe. It's great. Mike gave us a great intro. And this evening, what we're going to do is just share some clips. We're going to share some quips, really. I just came up with
clips. That's the show. Clips and clips, Deanna. Can you get a redo? Where's my?
Okay, let's start over. It's instead of screen time, it's called Clips and Quips. Hi, Shannon. Oh, Gaston is watching with my mom. This is the dream come true.
Oh God, I wish I was still on Facebook.
Now, before we begin, there is something interesting, Brian. While we started to physically, socially distance ourselves, I got a little bit more online, and I noticed you got a little bit more offline.
I did. I peeled it back.
You're like, you're not on Facebook, you're not on Instagram.
No.
So what's it like now seeing all these Facebook logos and chit chats coming up here?
It's kind of nice, actually. It's the nice part of social media. You know what I mean? Like I miss all of these people, and I forgot why social media was invented by God in the first place. And it's here. It's right here in my feed. I'm not going back. Do not get me wrong. I am not going back. But it's nice.
Well, let's see. We can, let us know where you're coming from in the chats here. We're curious to see who's joining us. Nice to see lots of friends. Good evening, Jordy.
Hello, Jordy.
Brian in quotes. Yeah, it's a name, right?
I'm not Brian lately. So I'm just like, I'm Brian.
Okay, well, let's see. First of all, should Brian get back on Facebook? I mean, who misses him? You can let us know that. But while we do, why don't we get this show started?
It's screen time. It's screen time. It's screen time. It's screen time. It's screen time.
Oh yeah, ladies, welcome to Screen Time. I was rocking out to that tune. Brian wrote that song, everyone. There you go. Big props to you. And there's a little voice at the end there. Who is that, Brian?
That's my daughter Margaret. I took the phone and I just said, "Say something," and she went, "Deet, deet," and I'm like, "You can do better." And it was a whole thing, but it ended there. So it's the best she could do. It was right before her nap, so she was maxed out. So.
Well, I mean, it sounds very forceful. I mean, if you were like, "Say something to me," I might just say, "Oh well, I'll quote myself."
In my mind, I thought she was saying, "With sip," but probably not. She's not that with it yet. She's only a baby.
How old is she?
She's going to be 18 months in like next month or the month after. I don't know. Time is a flat circle. I have no idea what day this is. I don't know what year this is.
That's true.
It's like a month of Sundays.
Well, and I apparently don't know you or your family. I'm sort of playing this like interview, like, oh, so how old is your daughter?
Yeah.
I've never heard of such a person, but I have, everybody. I have.
I feel like we're on like a mid-level podcast, like a mid-tier podcast. Not a good podcast, not a bad podcast, but like a
mid-tier
podcast
with video. Well, this is great. Hi, Edwin. That's so nice. He loves the tune. So that was inspired by Edwin Conroy Jr. For those of you who know Edwin, shout out.
Shout out to Edwin. I tried the voice.
Missed the call time for tonight. Actually, it's true.
Sorry, buddy.
We're just starting without you, bud. But you're here in spirit, and you're hearing some clips. To be honest.
Yeah.
So, Brad, while we're chit-chatting here about this whole quarantine and everything that's going on, obviously we like to perform in front of people. This is an interesting avenue. What's it like for you at home? You've got a family, you've got children, you're teaching. What's going on?
Well, it's challenging. I mean, it's cool to be with them all the time and having lazy mornings. But, like I'm working, my partner, Debbie Aruda, she there? Debbie says hi. Hi, Debbie. Watching. She's working from home, and we have Margaret, our 18-month-ish old, and Henry. And so I'm teaching, doing Henry's lessons with his amazing teachers at Harriet Tubman. And I'm teaching my amazing students at White Oak Secondary in Oakville, and trying to, eat as much bread as humanly possible. The work-life balance, and then trying to find time for myself, which is nearly impossible. So, and things were going well, and then around like week 3, we all started to get a little stir crazy, and things got a little hairy.
Well, why don't we take a clip of you at week 3, shall we, in the family home?
Mama.
It's been 3 weeks. Trying to make a video. It's been 3 weeks.
And one stitty. And one stitty.
And
One stitty.
it's been 3 weeks.
And one stitty.
And
One stitty.
it's been 3 weeks.
One stitty. And one stitty.
I miss outside.
Who can say where the road goes, where the day flows? Only time. And who can say if your love grows as your heart shows? Only time. We
Wow, Bri,
That's real.
I felt you there. A big thanks to Enya for that
Thank you.
song.
The wonderful Irish Celtic songsmith. Thank you.
So,
A million times over, Anya.
I mean, I have to admit that Margaret and Henry are pretty cute in that video.
They are, but it's like
a little hectic
but it's like
at times.
it's like every day.
Yeah.
You saw a video, it's cute, but it's just every day.
And that was week 3. I mean, where are we now? Month 6?
We're like what,
Month 6.
this month? No.
Not month 6.
Well, German 6 is sex. I don't know. Anyway, it's what, year 4? I don't.
It's something.
Can we get a call out to Facebook or YouTube? What year is this? Because I need some help. I need help. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I'm just looking at the calendar. It is 2020. Just 2020 vision.
2020 vision.
Yeah. It's interesting. Like you've got this. Part of me is a little envious. Like I've got my partner Anthony and I are here in this really great house, but it is a lot
Perry?
quiet. No, not married. No, partners.
Oh, Perry. You mean Perry?
Oh, Perry. Yes.
I don't know him.
They know him as Perry. He went by that name. Well, that's his last name. And actually, when I first met his parents, they were calling him Anthony, and I thought,
What?
what?
Yeah.
Am I living a lie? I thought this guy's name was Perry.
If he's going by Anthony, he's living a lie because he's Perry. Sorry.
Well, and people call me Jones, and everyone thought my name was Jones until someone said, "Hey, D," one time. That's a quip for you, everybody. Quick quip. But anyway, I don't have a lot of people around at the house, so I'm spending a lot of time alone. A lot of time, Anthony's working upstairs. I'm working on my computer. I'm working on taping myself quite a bit, actually. A lot of content. It's something I've really gotten serious about is becoming a more serious actor. Comedy is one thing, but I'm trying to just get back to thinking about Shakespeare a little bit more. And I've been working on a tape for the Stratford Fest. So
for those not in the biz, that's a demo reel.
Yeah,
right?
It's a demo reel tape. So let's share that and see what you guys think. I'm just working on a few words so far. Go ahead, Mike.
5 5. 5 5. 5 5. 5 5. 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 Fi fi. Fi fi. Fi fi. Fi fi. Fi fi. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you. I mean, those couple of words that you actually are an English teacher, and you've taught some Shakespeare.
I've teached Shakespeare, or the Bard, as we call him.
I mean, can you give us the essence of fi? Oh, thanks, Holly. Stratford would be lucky.
He would be. He would be. She is it. Stratford is lucky. I think fi means
Fallopian tube?
yeah, it's kind of like an idiom. It's like an Elizabethan idiom. So it has no meaning anymore. But I think it's more like,
Okay.
you know, like.
Yeah, well, that's what I was feeling.
Yeah, I mean.
We'll see. And I'm going to get to the rest of the monologue from Taming of the Shrew. So those of you watching, those of you interested, I'm going to keep, busting it out a couple words at a time.
Do we have any watching that might be? Deanna is a wonderful, wonderful Shakespearean actor. She's brave. She's fearless. She could play any role you throw at her. She can play Hamlet. She can play Ophelia. She can play King Lear, Regan and Goneril. At the same time. I think if we get like a paper mache head, Regan and Goneril.
Okay, well, that sounds like a fun exercise. I'm actually hearing from Marcel Stewart. He's letting us know it means shame on you, shame on you. And to be honest, I did feel like in some of my takes there, the sort of shame.
Yeah. I should have known that, shouldn't I, Marcel? Oh, shame on me.
Idiom. Shame on you. I mean,
shame on me.
We're all shamed. We're shamed, and we're smarter for it. And thank you very much, Marcel.
Here's the thing.
We've also got it to express annoyance or disapproval. So let's just use it throughout this broadcast.
Yeah, fi.
Time.
If we don't like a comment, we'll just go fi.
Fi.
Thanks, Mike. Nice.
Mike's got jokes. Just don't be fooled. Mike has got jokes.
Let me know which take you like best. There's a singing one there that I'm really prone to. I'm also prone to poor circulation. It's really odd to be live streaming and just riffing and talking. This is my second time in it. It's also, and then to keep up with comments. Like, do you find, Brian, in these meetings and when you're having a Zoom meeting or with your colleagues or things like this, you're kind of all over the place. You're making sure you look okay. You're looking at comments. I mean, it's a bit absurd.
It is a bit absurd. I find that the one thing in these is the I'm sorry, what? Like talking over people. You know what I mean? Like that was the big
kind
one.
of like when you're going.
No,
go ahead.
Yeah, no, you go ahead.
No, sorry. Go ahead.
I've been in so many where I'm like, no.
Exactly. Yeah. You're like, oh, or the goodbye. You're like, okay, see ya.
And then there's people trying to futz around and find the thing, and they're like,
yeah. If you guys agree, if you out there, if you guys have a good way of like saying goodbye on one of these, let us know, because it's something we all need to really know.
you can say bye. Bye. Isn't bye Elizabethan way to say goodbye? Bye.
Say goodbye. You know what? I think that's a really good idea. We should throw to a couple more
video. That's Mike's way of saying.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to share with you a couple of old videos. We've got a couple of commercials here from deep in the archives.
The annals.
Hey! I'm Ed Selma. I'm CEO, co-founder, co-creator, and president of Larry's Container World. As you can see, we're stacked to the rafters with containers. Do you have too much stuff? And do you have nowhere to put your stuff? If all of your stuff is taking up too much room in your home, then you need to get yourself on down here to Larry's Container World, where we're stacked with containers. We got small containers. We have containers that are a little bit bigger than small containers. We've got fancy containers, glass containers, brown containers, feet containers. What about all those cables and cords? We have containers for them too! Larry's Container World. Containers.
Located on the corner of Rural Route 7 and Concession Road 42, Larry's Container World. We can barely contain ourselves.
Yes. Classic. Now, for those of you who don't know, that was at the W.S. Tyler building, where the beloved Niagara Arts Center would put up the beloved Strut Wearable Art Show. So a few days after that, one of those shows, we headed in for that. Yes, Nick, the incredible production quality. We had mics all around the building.
Yeah, and also the amazing sound quality in a house.
Now, the quality of our videos did start to just get better and better, especially with these commercials. You're looking for a brown container for a while. Well, you know what? We might still have that old one in the props department.
We might.
Posted. Yeah.
I think I have some cables and cords kicking around, as Natasha.
Okay. Now, I did notice someone asked where are the books behind, to make us, the smart books behind, and I did add some things for that set deck, Mike Palmieri. I've got high school, and I've got how to tell if your cat is plotting to kill you. So I wanted to share that with you. So I do read books. Okay.
I got a pencil behind my ear, so I'm not sweating it.
That's great.
Just
Looking
saying.
really good, Brian.
Thanks.
As I said at the top of the show, best looking guy I've ever seen. Now listen, we have another old commercial for you coming straight out. This one, the production quality did get even better, if you can believe it. And this was for something, a game where we did end up doing several games from this company, Brian.
Mm-hmm. Funny enough, my pencil's drooping. Don't look at it. It wants attention. Okay. My partner Debbie and I moved into an apartment above NAC, beloved NAC, and I was trying to get a bunch of hangers out of a box. We just had a box of coat hangers, and that's where this next video kind of came from, because all the hangers were connected, and that's
inspired an incredible game.
The mundanity of everyday life inspires comedy in such a robust kind of way.
Do say.
Hey kids, are you tired of receiving the same old game systems year after year? Not for me. PlayStation 3, also not for me. Xbox, that just sucks cocks. Don't worry, 'cause do I have the gaming system for you. Hangers and Mash. New. From Built It Badly. Hangers and Mash f***ing rocks. Everybody wants hangers and mash. Your friends will their pants with envy. Just look at them. And look at all those hangers. I've never seen so many. Wow. Hangers. Oh yeah. Every Hangers and Mash gaming system comes bundled with the exciting sports pack, including such titles as Hang the Hangers. How many hangers can you hang? Trade the hangers. Try to collect them all. But don't get stuck with the red hanger. Game over. Hang your pants. Extreme. Cats love hangers too. Everybody loves Hangers and Mash. New. From Built It Badly.
Wow. It's like the containers and hangers kind of go together. If you could figure out hangers in your containers.
It's like Rubber Soul and Revolver.
And we got to shout out Emilio here. We got to shout out Natasha. Miles Coverdale, a star, is born that day with that video.
Oh my God, Bradley Cooper incarnate. Incarnate.
So I know Debbie's here watching as well.
That's Henry. I can guarantee you that's Henry taking control of the emoji button.
That's so great.
I know my son.
I was thinking like maybe you and Debbie, your relationship is really getting better. Like I feel like some conversations I'm having, it's been nice to kind of be able to spend more time. But how relationship life in quarantine? And trust me, I feel very privileged to be in the position I'm at in this nice house, and we get to both work from home. So I get that, but there's a few things that I think that I'm getting maybe a bit on some people's nerves occasionally.
Yeah, I think the importance of an armistice is coming in. For those of you that are don't have the benefits of a classical education like I, an armistice is an agreement between two warring parties. This is becoming a TED talk. I'm going to move D out of the way and just step on stage. So,
did you talking about
Bye, D. An armistice. Oh, she's back.
Okay, that's enough. Let's go to the next clip, ladies and gentlemen. I want to talk about amethysts, actually. If you could tell us what that is.
Armistice are when two people who have beef or arguments kind of put together the differences and just agree to get along. And I feel like if you're forced to be in the same space all the time, that idea is really important. You have to put your hangers in containers and put your coffee in an ice cream cone. Up is down, down is up. It's a month of Sundays.
Let's do this. Well, I am really enjoying having the time to spend. And Anthony's not busting out of town every single day. He's being able to work from home. But I think some of my antics, and this next clip, if you haven't seen this yet, this has gone viral pretty much. I think there's been 70 views so far, but I want to share it here on this platform. We're just going to throw to a whistle loudly without your fingers tutorial, and we'll have a really lovely cameo from Anthony.
Okay.
This is a video for all the nice people who are interested in learning how to whistle without your fingers. The basic concepts involved are getting the right shape for your mouth. How you start You notice I'm doing this with my lip, pulling it back. This isn't very attractive. If you think it's going to be, the thighs of your tongue are going to be up against the bottom of your upper teeth. What I need to show you, the thing your tongue does, the little dip. I mean, it's not every day you get to just, like, look at someone up close when they're whistling. I see I have a gap between my front teeth.
A Keith Richards style thing with mine.
Play around with that.
Maybe I need to wet my whistle. Hey, you over there! Hey, you! Is it too loud?
Yeah, kind of.
It's just, he saved the day on that video, you know what I mean?
Yeah, kind of. Close your eyes. Could you be a favor? Just indulge me for a second. Close your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of. It's like he's in the room with you, right? Okay.
It's been great though. That doing a little bit of online learning is incredible. You can kind of search anything. Yeah, and props to Anthony.
Oh my God, yeah.
Just
I see a hashtag. I see a lot of people are shouting out Perry.
yeah.
Nice.
For those of you who don't know Perry, his real name is Anthony, and he's a swell guy. Great cook, really. And I've been thinking about that. Have you been cooking a lot?
I have been cooking, actually. I working on a few things. I've been working on my bolognese.
Ooh.
Which around our house we call awesome sauce. You know, for the kids in the audience.
It must be really good, right?
It's really good. It's basically just like a bunch of everything. It's got meat and carrots and onions and garlic and zucchini.
You put a little spice in there?
A little spice, put a little oregano. Cook it for a while, as long as humanly possible, and then puree it. And the baby Margaret inhales it, and it's a wonderful thing. What about you? What have you been working on?
Oh, lots. And if you want to talk a bolognese, I mean, Anthony Perry is the guy to riff on that with. But
It runs in his veins, doesn't it?
Yeah, we got into a book, a Jerusalem cookbook. We've been doing some like North African, some Turkish affair. I haven't been on a Turkish affair, but it's been an affair with the food.
My favorite soap opera, actually. The Turkish.
Yeah. And that's been kind of fun, but I know bread has been a huge go-to for a lot of people, and I haven't tried it myself yet. Have you?
No. What?
Are you enjoying bread?
Sorry, I dazed off for a second. I'm checking my phone for my skip the dishes order because I got a loaf of bread coming. Did you mention bread?
You know what, guys? I'm going to give you a moment here to take a look at a new video.
A new video?
Is good friend Trevor Enns, who is a part of Suitcase and Point, and we've all been looking at getting masks. I know Debbie's been wearing a lot of masks. Let's talk about that after this. We're going to throw to a video called Mask.
We need more masks, but not like you think. Okay, you've piqued my interest. Oh, why is that default voice so scary? Hey, do you have a mask? Do you know someone who needs a mask? No, I don't mean those things that you wear on your face. Mask. M-A-S-K. Marital anti-separation contraption. It folds the laundry. It vibrates. It takes out the laundry. It even burps the baby. Yes, burps the baby. When the mask arrives, simply detach the face-hugging contraption and attach the face-hugging contraption to your face. And the simple on-the-face interface will allow you to complete all the tasks you could normally achieve from the comfort of your bed. So go on, put on a mask.
Terrifying masks.
And wouldn't that be nice? I tell you.
Oh, I love a good mask.
That.
Bread. We got bread.
Oh.
Bread.
Shout out to Trev for his mask video there. It would be amazing if Steph could do our laundry. But I don't mind doing it so much.
No,
I don't mind folding a clothes or two. It's nice to be able to do it from home too, I have to admit.
You don't fold from home. You fold remotely.
Well, I used to fold remotely, but I was rocking the laundromat for years and years and years until the fall when we moved into this house, and I was just thinking how lucky we are not to have to do that. But I know a lot of friends are still doing that, and there is a joy in being in the laundromat. And yeah, Mike, bring me your laundry. You know what, everyone, my address, I'll put it in the comments later.
Yeah.
But there is something kind of calming about getting a good fold on and getting a nice crisp fold, I find.
Or shout out to Sips and Suds. Great laundromat in the St. Catharines area.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Do you have other favorites?
It's the only one I know.
There's the Coin.
The Coin place.
Coin Laundry.
Coin Laundry with the
on Lake Street. It's not bad. This is amazing. Lisa Renee, you're a laundromat lover too. Let us know. Do you like going to laundromat, or do you like just using an old scrubber?
You saw me at Sips and Suds?
She may have been talking about me because that was our place, and I remember seeing Dahlia there. Yeah.
Sorry, I think I'm the center of the universe, so I think I comment about me.
So Trev, he's been making these nice commercials for a while now with a couple of little clips, and this might be an opportune time to throw to another clip from Trev, an old classic. Satin pajamas. Sorry, I have to, before I throw to this clip, Annie's reminded me, satin pajamas. There was always a time about 20 years ago thinking, I'll finally have made it if I can lay in satin pajamas, wake up in the morning for the coffee. It's not realistic.
No,
it's not. And just be able to rest your head is a privilege. So having laundry is really extra, and I love it. So bring your laundry over.
I'm hoping that by the time this thing is over, I'm working in Ebenezer Scrooge, full on, like the kind of gown, the sleeping gown. I think that's what I want to do. That's how I want to rock. I want to get myself an Ebenezer Scrooge sleeping gown with the hat.
Yeah.
And the candle.
Yeah, and just hit the sack.
And then put the candle on my belly, fall asleep, and hope for the best.
Well, the belly part kind of took the whole the thing. I mean, a long nightgown always kind of bothered me. I used to have long fleece nightgowns as a young girl, and with the long sleeves and frills around here. If you know what I'm talking about, let me know. And they were very uncomfortable. And then you'd be in your sheets, and you'd be like, like just it's too much.
Yeah. I cough insurance, so my shirt rides up. So by the time I wake up in the morning, I'm wearing a full-on halter top. Like I look like I'm Jane Krasowski in the first National Lampoon's movie. Any deep cuts in there, 30 Rock. She was in the first National Lampoon's movie. That's me in the morning. My shirt just rides up because I'm tossing and turning. I got a lot going on.
Do share that. If you can get a pic, maybe share that with everyone. If you'd like to see a pic of that, let us know in the comments below.
We'll help you out.
I didn't know I'd ever really say for real, let us know in the comments below, but I'm really happy I am. And I'm happy I'm here with you, bro, saying it. Now we're going to throw you to another clip here, ladies and gentlemen, from Trevor Enns. And this is a little something about pants. Very important.
Get ready to go. You got a big day. Get ready to go. You're feeling okay. Gotta get ready to go. You gotta seize the day. Get ready to go. You're looking okay. Get ready to go. Ready to seize the day. Something to show. You're gonna get the job. You're gonna get that job. Get ready to go. You got everything you need. What did you forget? Your key. Your key. Siemens Invisible Pens. Show them you've got the stuff they need.
Siemens.
Siemens. You know, Trevor's not here to defend himself, so I'm going to just... The minute I met him, I saw him and was like, that guy is a tighty-whitey guy. Hands down. And I know that wasn't him being in character. That was a little bit of... As actors, sorry, if ever, this is going to turn into a TED Talk.
When I got asked, so you're defending Trev. But I mean,
I'm not defending him, or I'm not taking him down. I'm just saying he's a tighty-whitey guy.
Yeah, no, I mean, what makes a tighty-whitey guy?
Trevor.
It's funny. Go on though. Like when you first met him, you thought.
I was like, you know, I met him, and the more I got to know him, the more you formulate what's underneath the clothes with your friends. Does anybody else do that? Silence on the comment feed all of a sudden. Oof. Yeah. Somebody wrote oof. I like that. And I was like, Trevor wears tighty whities. And then I saw that video 15 years after meeting him, and I was like, confirmed.
I mean, well, I've never looked at someone first go and said, what underwear are they wearing? But I mean, I might start thinking about that.
I think it's like the third or fourth.
They always say, if you're nervous on stage, imagine the audience naked. And I've never been able to do that either. It's like falling asleep and you got to count sheep. Like my imagination can't really I can't force myself to these cliches.
No. We don't have, did Sarah just call me a perv?
Perv. Yeah, you're just underwear, Bri. When you see them, when you meet them for the first time, you're like, are they a boxer or a brief? I guess it's a thing.
I feel like Sarah and I went to high school. That's what they called me in high school. Perv, ha ha ha.
It's funny. There's a lot of talk because everyone's meeting in these ways, right? So Trevor was kind of maybe a bit of ahead of the curve, no pun intended, on the what you've got on the bottom, right?
Yeah. I mean,
now who knows? Are you wearing boxers or briefs? It's all I've had on my mind since we started. When you stand up, what's it?
My first meeting at work, it was a department. We're very tight knit, and I made a joke saying, "So, is it pants optional?" And I was that guy that was like, I busted that joke out because I feel like, I don't know, we could all be beaten and talking about well-beings and next steps, and everyone's not wearing any pants.
That's true. So, Bri, you were on the keto diet for a while, right?
For about a year.
And that's, you're not having bread, you're not having potatoes, you're not having those types of things. Are you still in this realm?
No, I am not in the keto realm. And I feel like once I went off of keto, I went off of keto. You catch my drift? Like
oh boy, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, give it to me.
Kool-Aid.
And we have been frequenting De La Terre Bakery, picking the honey brown sourdough. Is that what it's called? Oh my God.
Honey oat.
Honey oat. Debbie, you got there? You there? The honey oat sourdough. I'll fall asleep. I'll wake up at 2 a.m. to go to the bathroom, and I'll get a slice of bread.
And it's does, and the whole operation is so delicious.
It's so good. It's so good. Don't even talk to me about chips, Lisa Renee McKenzie, because I will eat a whole bag of chips right now if you dare me.
There is
honey butter.
For some reason, when we were thought like, oh, we need honey butter. Nice.
Sourdough. De La Terre Bakery honey butter sourdough is the best thing. Next to Ruffles sour cream and onion chips. It's been invented.
I will say a little shout out to our local buds here in St. Catharines. We've got a lot of good restaurants doing a lot of good takeout now, and places where we can get some really cool things. So keep it up, everybody.
We can still eat local. It's amazing. It's amazing.
100-mile radius, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been eating grass. I made myself my own Venus flytrap with some old teeth and some scrapings from the backyard. You can do anything these days. Don't get down, everyone. Okay, there's stuff you can do.
Can we throw to a video about carbs, maybe?
Yeah, which one? Are you thinking potato?
I'm thinking potato.
Yeah, let's go straight to potato.
Little Edwin Con.
Hey everyone, you'll go bananas for the new game Potatoes by Built It Badly. Your kids will love it.
Hey, have a good time with your potato. Dress potato. Talk to potato. Listen to potato. Take potato for a drive. Feeling unappreciated by potato. Get mad at potato. Yell at potato. Thinking about leaving potato. You're getting hungry because you keep thinking about potatoes. Feeling unappreciated. You're getting really hungry because potatoes are delicious. Kill potato. Kill potato and eat potato. Kill potato and eat potato.
Potato, the game!
New from Built It Badly.
It tastes good.
Yummy potatoes, eh? Just murder them and eat them.
Yell at potato.
They don't mind. A little ketchup,
Yeah.
you know?
You know, people don't know this, but potatoes bleed ketchup. They do.
Yeah, well, that's a good tip. Thanks for letting us know.
Try to bring the mood down a little bit.
Okay, it's okay. It's good to know what root vegetables, what they do bleed.
I'm sorry, guys.
Shout out to Edwin Conway.
Edwin Conway.
Again, on that one. Now, some people have been gardening during this. People are growing seeds. People are baking bread. I'm doing a lot of tutorials, and I started to. I don't have a TikTok account. Do you, Brad?
No, I'm a grown up.
Right. I don't have one, but I have been. You know, people are sending me a couple TikTok things, and I started to think, oh, some of these dance moves are kind of cool. Like, I love a good dance. You love a good. I've seen you. We like to dance on the floor. So I'm going to share with you my take on a little TikTok dance. It's called D-TikTok.
Let's do it.
What do you think, Brian? Andre Bocelli?
I got mad.
Right,
Andre Bocelli. Oh my God. Ugh.
It's hard to learn those dance. There's a lot of intricate moves. Fortunately, there were some nice tutorials, but then to put it to the music that you hear.
I have a question. How hard was it to put a dance routine together for a song that has no backbeat?
You know, as I always say, I've never said before.
There's no drum beat.
We just have to feel it's in the vibe of the thing. You know, I'm getting a call right now from Marenko Jareb. I don't know if anyone is familiar with him.
Marenko.
He's a DJ, and he knows. He knows that the dance just comes, and the spirit. If you don't know backbeat, the backbeat is in your blood.
The backbeat's inside of you. It's inside of you.
I'm glad people are enjoying that. That's my first TikTok. Keep the comments coming, I might get an account and just keep going. TikTok.
Can we throw that again, Mike? Please.
Double time, eh? And I did cheat a bit. I did do editing at the end just to get to the end of the song. It was a hard part.
Oh my God. I can't.
Okay, well, honestly, it might blow up, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. The beat is inside of you. It is so true. Glad you're enjoying that, Brian.
I need a minute.
It's fun, you know. To be honest, sometimes I'm finding, and maybe you guys at home are finding this too. You're hanging out at home. I'm a social person. I miss kind of hanging out. It's okay. We're gonna get through. It's really important that we don't right now, but if I can force myself to get up and have a little dance, whether alone or with somebody in some way,
yeah,
it's my go-to right now. It's my only movement, to be honest, besides going up and down the stairs.
Yeah. I don't exercise. I don't move.
We gotta move. Let's start a pact right now.
We gotta move.
Here's our handprints. So if anyone wants to put those. I actually do. I've also been enjoying waking up in the morning, and this is back to the relationship talk. And I, for some reason, find it funny to just shoot out of bed and start singing that song.
Yeah.
Or the Crash Test Dummies. You know how that guy's got a really deep vibe.
Once there was this girl.
That's right. So I have some videos coming about, just your morning voice now can get you to get through the Crash Test Dummies tunes. But that's for another show.
Have you been binging anything, like watching anything while you've been under quarantine? I know that's been a big thing.
You know what? For some reason, we decided to cancel Netflix just before this. So I've missed Ozark. I know that started a few years ago. I'm really missing on a couple classics. I might just bite the bullet and get it back.
Yeah.
But I have heard that there is a new show that's kind of gone off the charts, like a real feel-good kind of film.
Yeah. It's a really motivational. It's a Netflix original movie.
What's it called?
It's called The Secret Life of Waking Trees or something. It's about, I don't know. We have the trailer. Can we run to the trailer?
In a world gone round, sometimes to fit in, you have to stand out. One man, one tree, one story.
When the world won't stop turning, join in.
Okay, I have to get Netflix. I have to see that. That's right for me. And Brian, are you okay? Brian, what's happened to you? You're frozen, sucking your thumb in an internal, youthful moment here. Mike, if you're in the background, I know we've got Holly, but something really cyber has happened to Brian. So I'm going to go ahead, ladies and gentlemen, and just let you know, just check out that inspiring film. And we're just going to go ahead to, what's happening right now. I'm scaring myself and I'm scared from Brian. So let's go to a quick scaring myself video, something I've been doing around the home far too much.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
I'm not Brian. I'm sorry.
nice. Holly, nice to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, this
Nice
is
to see you.
amazing in the background, helping us pull the show together. As always, the wonderful Holly Cuse in the house.
Hey.
A couple of scares for you in that last clip. Now, Holly, I know you were mentioning it. You were someone who really encouraged me on the TikTok angle. Can you tell us a little bit about your thoughts on that?
So I think I started TikToking a couple months ago. I was encouraged by my partner, Colin's 16-year-old sister, to get into it, and it has really become an obsession of mine. I do put a good 3 hours a day into it.
Okay.
And I also work and sleep, so that's a lot of time.
So when you say you put 3 hours in, that means you're
watching.
You're watching. Okay.
I have one TikTok, which it got 400 views, so I'm basically internet famous. But
wow,
it's not the same, you know?
Well, I really appreciate your encouragement. I my first one, and I hope we can collaborate some more on that.
We'll have to do it on TikTok. Anyone else?
Hey! There's Brian. I have a feeling he might be back. Look, this is perfect timing.
I'm back.
The show's nearing an end. First of all,
what did I miss?
Well, we did a scaring myself video, and I also want to thank Shadowy Men, Shadowy Planet for the tune used in that bit. And we missed you, Bri. Everything okay?
You know, the Wi-Fi where I'm at just cut out right after the secret dreams of waking trees. I don't know what happened, but I'm thinking that trailer was so gosh darn powerful that it destroyed my internet.
Well, I think it made all of us really inspired to see it. So we're gonna do. We're all looking for it on Netflix. We'll be searching it forever.
Anything that Human Spirit Monthly and Vertigo Quarterly throw their support behind, I'm the first in line.
Okay, we've really got about a minute left. It's so incredible to have Holly here. We want to thank the Performing Arts Center, and we want to thank Mike in the backstage. We're gonna say, and we want to thank all of you for joining in and hanging out with us.
Can we throw to one more video?
Yeah, we're going to throw to one more video, Brad. We're going to throw to something where you can find a little piece as you move ahead.
Little piece, yeah. Moving forward, we all need a little piece. That's all I'm going to say.
Gotta eat in peace. Gotta eat in peace. Gotta get some peace. And I gotta eat in peace. Gotta eat in peace. Gotta get some peace. Peace.
Peace, everyone.
Peace, everyone.
Thank you so much. Take care. Stay well. Stay home. We're going to get through this. We look forward to seeing you in person. You too, Brad.
Everybody, just be good to each other. If you're an establishment and whoever's telling the people to go in line, just be nice and be nice to everybody and say thank you for everything you're doing and being essential to getting us what we need. Just be nice to as many people as you see because we need it right now. Miss you guys. Love you.
Thank you. Thanks, Mike. Holly. Bye.
Peace.